Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Maximise24, and it is Friday, which means it's time for another weekly game reporting. That please always remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that fun stuff. Us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. A little bit more on Twitter, sometimes on Facebook, barely ever on Instagram. Follow me on all those places. Subscribe to me here. And with that, let's get into this week's news. So this week, it was a doozy. It was a real doozy. Like there's a lot to comprehend. There's a lot going on. Okay, not really. There's really not much going on. Just some big controversy and some stuff's happening, but not a whole lot. So first off, let's get into some bad news. So E3 2020 tickets go on sale this Saturday. That is tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Time. So you do the time zone calculations. I don't want to do the time zone calculations. It's 10 a.m. Central Time. E3 2020 tickets, they will be $165. Gamers are only allowed for 2 of the days instead of 3 this year. And there will be no E3 Coliseum because Jeff Keighley is not attending this year. For the first time in 25 years, he's not attending. Okay, an E3 Coliseum is where you could sit down, listen to people talk, people of the industry just talk about stuff. And it was really enjoyable. Well, and it gave gamers a fun thing to sit down and listen to while they were not allowed on the show floor. Well, that's not happening this year because he's pulling out for the first time in 25 years. Why is a good question. He cited on Twitter that he is pulling out for many factors, but one of the big ones is because of something he knows about E3 as of this moment. What does that mean? What's going on behind the scenes? Something's going on behind the scenes that us gamers, us audience people are not allowed to see. And I want to know. Okay, I want to know why he pulled out, because E3 Coliseum was a great time at E3. And if he pulled out for some big reason, then maybe other people should pull out for big reasons. We gotta know. Okay, Jeff Keighley, we gotta know. I mean, it's sad. Okay, that's just why. I need to know more. And also, Sony is not attending E3 2020 for the second year in a row. Sony, you got one really crappy bad press conference 3 years ago, and now you're just not going to show up anymore. Is that how this goes? I think that's how this goes. I think that's what's going on here. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Yeah, they're not showing up. They're gonna have a separate PlayStation thing, and I really think it's a bad move for Sony. I really think it is. I think it's a dumb, bad move. I feel like I've talked about this in another gaming news, but I'm gonna mention it again. It's a bad idea, I think. The Division 2, for fans of the Division 2, it's a pretty good looting multiplayer game. It's only $3 right now on all the platforms digitally, so you should pick it up, because $3, if you don't like it, you missed out on $3. What are you gonna buy with $3? A gumball? But the Division 2 is getting a big expansion called Warlords of New York. That's right, we going back to New York, boys. Let's go, agents, back to freaking New York. Okay, looks like everything that we did in Division 1, it didn't work out. We're going to Lower Manhattan this time, and we're gonna fix things. We're chasing after Aaron Keener and his rogue agents, because we gotta stop them. Us Division agents, let's get over back to New York. Okay, I've been waiting to go back to New York. Okay, DC's fine and all, but New York's where my heart is. Okay, so I'm glad we're going back. The level cap will be raised to level 40, which is interesting. It's gonna be weird how they do that, because right now it's the cap's level 30, and then you go past levels and you start doing gear score. So everybody who's past that are probably gonna be plopped back to level 30 to level up to level 40. But we're all gonna be very different in power levels, so it's gonna be kind of weird. Apparently the enemies scale up to you, so it's a more dynamic campaign instead of, oh, you can't do this mission until you're level 27. No, it's going to be, you can do this mission whenever you want. They'll scale to you. So, it's pretty good. And there will actually be a more cohesive endgame. What that means, what that looks like means is seasons and just stuff's happening. Okay, there will be more, a goal more to work towards than just getting your gear score up. and it's coming out March 2nd. It'll be $30, I believe. So going back to New York, baby. Just go pick up Division 2. It's $3, and then come back to New York with us because it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Don't want to miss out on this one. Nintendo has cut ties with a Portuguese news site called F Nintendo. I mean, right there, they shouldn't have even worked with a company called F Nintendo in the first place. But they have cut ties with F Nintendo because F Nintendo leaked Pokemon Sword and Shield images. It's not hard to understand what confidentiality agreements are, right? What NDAs. It's not hard to understand what an NDA is, right, guys? You're not supposed to share the images. You're not supposed to share anything. It's not hard. Just don't do it, okay? Because then stuff like this happens where you will lose the company that supplied you with it. Because if you guys went against their NDA, they'll pull out. They'll leave you. They can do so much to you. Why would... So yeah, F Nintendo, you don't got Nintendo now, and it's all your own fault. You should not be complaining to anybody else about it. It's your fault for allowing this to happen. So there you go. And finally, yep, we're already finally. That was a real quick weekly gamer. But finally, Disney wants more, more games like Fallen Order and Spider-Man. They're inviting devs from all over to utilize their IP. You make these worlds, make these games, make awesome games, make creative games, use their established IP however you want. And that's a lot of IP, okay? You got all Disney, you got all Marvel, you got all Star Wars, you got all National Geographic, you got all 20th Century Fox. That is a lot of IP, okay? Imagine all the games you could make. A World According to Jeff Goldblum, the game. A Mrs. Doubtfire, the game. I mean, I'm in if you guys are in. I'll buy them day one. Every single one of those. But yeah, they're inviting more devs to come work on their IPs, which maybe that means that they're going to rethink the whole EA gets exclusive access to Star Wars thing. Maybe more people will get access to Star Wars now. We'll have to see. But yeah, that is it for this week of news. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, as always, please remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that does, all that fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I open most on Twitter, sometimes on Facebook, barely ever on Instagram. Follow me on all those places. Subscribe to me here. Tell your friends. Share this with your dog. I don't care who you tell, but just tell people. Dude, enjoy my amazing gaming knowledge and expertise and news sharing that's supposed to happen every week, but I sometimes forget or I don't do it because I'm lazy or I decide I want to be sick or something. I don't know, but do all that. And let me know what's behind me on the screen. I don't know what Editing Max is going to do. Okay, we'll have to see what Editing Max does. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video.